good evening, everyone. My name is Christy Panay, and tonight we're going to be doing I'm an Agent, Now What? Now, this training is designed for individuals who have completed their initial travel agent training as well as their new agent orientation. Those two things are the very first steps that you need to make sure you have done before worrying about all the other stuff without getting overwhelmed. So, tonight we're just going to go over a couple tips and tricks that I found useful when I was starting out and that I find helpful for some of my agents. Okay? So about me, I'm an EVO 100 Triple Gold consultant with Evolution. I've been with the company since November 2022. I'm a single mom of two kiddos. That's my daughter this last June. She just turned 18. She graduated from high school and is getting ready to go to college in the fall in just about a couple of weeks. And that's my son, who is actually 16, even though he's extremely tall. He's a junior in high school, so pretty busy with their two schedules. And I'm a dog mom of a Boston Terrier. I probably should say that I'm a dog grandma because our little Boston's actually my daughter's, but she lives with me full time. I was in education for 18 years prior to becoming an agent. I was a teacher. I was a coordinator for the school writing curriculum, leading professional developments, and then I became an assistant principal. And then COVID hit, and I just needed to take a break. It just became a lot and became overwhelming. So I started working with my partner's business and helping him out, and started doing this just for something to do for myself and for the travel perks. But I really do love it, and I do both sides of the business. So I am a mentor and I'm a travel booker. Okay, advertising and brag. Okay, this is the number one thing you need to do. Get out of your shell, guys. This is your business and you have to grind for it. I went to convention this past year and I heard someone say, if you have a 9 to 5 job, you know exactly what you're supposed to do between those hours. If you're starting a business, you need to make time for it. If you can't make time for your business, then what are you doing? Okay, so a lot of us, or a lot of people, actually work full-time jobs, their parents, their grandparents, but they do this to supplement their income starting off, but then they find time to get their business going. I always thought I'm a to-do list kind of person, and so what I do is I literally, in my head, make a list of what I need to do each day, which is, we're going to talk about in a little bit, but if you work 9 to 5, when can you put time in for your business? When can you dedicate it? I know for me, I spend Saturday mornings, maybe an hour and a half on Saturday mornings, and that is when I get my content going for the week. On Tuesdays, I get my mock bookings ready, and so that's just something how I manage it. If you're getting up in the morning and you're drinking your coffee, watching the news, you could be scrolling through your media pages and responding to potential clients and following travel pages to get more followers onto your business pages, updating your LinkedIn, those types of things, okay? Number 2, get your name out there with social media marketing. I've said it before in some of my trainings, and I'm going to say it again. Stephanie Myers does a fabulous training on social media marketing, okay? On where to market, when to market, how to market. It's extremely beneficial, okay? Number 3, don't do too much at one time. You're going to get overwhelmed and it's not going to be fun, okay? This job is a blast if you let it. I've met a lot of great people through this job. I definitely think this has become a calling. I love working with others. You have to make time for it, but not too much time. If you're trying to do everything in one day, it's not going to happen. That's why it's better, and we're going to talk about it in a little bit, to set goals for yourself, okay? So make lists and keep to them. Anyone that knows me personally, and probably just even through work, knows that I make a to-do list every single day, and what I have to do first, second, third, fourth, and sometimes when you're working remotely, guys, it can be difficult. So you've got to make sure you're getting the stuff done. If you say, I'm going to send a client email today, you make sure that that's on your list and that you do it. Okay, stick to it. They need to be achievable goals, okay? Set daily goals, set monthly goals, okay? And we'll go over some examples in just a few minutes. Number 7, go to live trainings when you're able to. There's a lot of great agents out there passing their knowledge to you. We can talk about some ways in just a little bit of how you can actually check out the recordings, but whenever you can, find a live training. In the beginning, guys, I went to like 3 different new agent orientations. And the reason why is I did a recording, didn't feel like I got what I needed to do out of the recording. I went to 2 different trainers. Actually, it was like another new agent orientation and then like a phase 2. But you get something different out of everybody. I'm not going to say one trainer is better than the other. It's what you take out of it, but everybody offers something a little bit different. So if you can get on a live training, do it, okay? And you also need to make sure too, like if there's a training, for example, on social media and you're working, all those recordings will get posted into your team chats and become available to you, okay? So even if it's copying the YouTube video and putting it on a to-do list somewhere, putting it on a calendar on Google, just to make sure you have it, make sure you're making time, okay? Number 8, get with your mentor for your first booking. Even if you think you got it right get with your mentor and make sure. You don't want to lose money over a silly mistake. This happens, okay? Now, some of you have probably booked, airfare for yourself or hotel for yourself or something. It's a little bit different when you're booking for a client. So you want to make sure that you get with your mentor and then they can go over that with you, okay? Number 9, get excited about the small things. Those are your victories. For me in the beginning, it was getting certifications to become a specialist. I really like all-inclusives, and so those used to be my goals of getting so many certifications or whatnot. Now my goals look a little bit differently. Number 10, do supplier trainings. Go to Marnie's trainings. They will help you, okay? Marnie Hernandez, if you don't know who she is, go ahead and follow her YouTube page, okay? She's amazing, and she has done this whole certification list for you. She does certifications a couple times a month where she's going to different suppliers and different destinations, and she does live trainings that she records and does the specialty program with you guys, okay? So make sure if you don't know who Marnie Hernandez is, check with your mentor, okay? And number 11, pick a niche. It's okay if you don't know one yet, but like I said earlier about getting overwhelmed, you're going to get overwhelmed if you're trying to book everything at first, okay? So for me, I said I like all-inclusives. Well, the reason why is because I like to scuba dive. I've traveled to destinations where there's scuba available, where I don't have to worry about food and drinks and that type of thing. So that's where my passion was. So that's where I chose to kind of create my niche with. So I tend to stick to the tropical kind of themes. Does it mean that I can't book a Disney? No, I absolutely can book a Disney trip. I'm a Disney specialist. I just choose to market myself as all-inclusive. Okay, and that's my choice. I can book cruises. I can book everything. But my specialty, I would say, would be all-inclusives. Okay? So with marketing, everyone, there's so many different ways out there that you can market. These are just a few that I have. The bottom 2 I actually do not have yet, but they are a goal with marketing. So I have an Instagram business page. I have a TikTok that I just started, completely out of my comfort zone, by the way. It's a work in progress. I have a website. If you don't have a website other than the Eva one, that's okay. You can do free Google sites. So you can, and it's free. So you don't have to pay for a site per se. You might have to pay a little bit for a domain. It's up to you how you want to work it, but I do have a website. Google business page, extremely important. You get your family and friends to review you. It helps out your page and your business a lot. LinkedIn. So I have a personal LinkedIn and I have a business LinkedIn. Now, my LinkedIn in the beginning had nobody, and now it's grown. I have like 300 connections, I think, just on my personal one, and it's doubled out, I think, on my business. And it's just taken time with everything, but I post consistently. So I also have a YouTube. This video will go on my YouTube later today. I also post, like my TikToks will go onto YouTube for people to see. I have a Facebook business page. Facebook business, along with LinkedIn, are important because BranchUp, a vendor, will post travel deals to our Facebook business page and our LinkedIn page for you. So your Facebook business page will be attached to a personal page, okay? X, meaning formerly Twitter, it has changed names. That's another way to market your business. Utilizing Linktree. Now, if you look at the picture on the right-hand side, this is my Linktree. It has all of my socials on it at the top. It has my email, has my website, has all my quote forms, and this is an easy way to get information out to a client if I need to. Now, Linktree is completely free. You don't have to pay for it. There is a paid version, but my version that I currently have on the right is free. All right? Newsletters. When you're marketing your business, have people sign up for your newsletter. Create newsletters with your mock bookings. You know, so many people aren't even on social media that you can reach, okay? So create newsletters, create flyers and things that you can pass out. Now, blogs and email marketing, they're something that I'm going to be moving towards. And it's just something that I have to take some time to strategically realize how I'm going to do it. But I do know a really good friend of mine just recently started both of these within the last week and has 2 new clients. I think within 2 days she had 2 new clients. So how amazing is that? It works, guys. Now, I will tell you, you cannot have all these things and never post. It needs to be consistency, okay? Again, I am going to tell you to watch a marketing video on social content, when to post and how much to post, and it's not going to be all travel related, okay? Now, we talked about goals a little bit ago. I said I had daily goals and I had monthly goals. I actually do it a little bit differently. Like this is how I did it in the beginning, and it seems to still work. So daily goals, attend a training, okay? So I always have a goal to either, if I'm not meeting with agents specifically, attend a training, right? Like I still, whether it's me attending a live training or me watching a recorded training, I still watch training. So I do try to attend like 2 to 3 a week, but maybe today I woke up and said, I'm going to attend training today. Yesterday there was a really great TikTok one that I wanted to go to, and I had a doctor's appointment. So in my mind, I would come back and I would watch a recording of it, okay, if it's available. Maybe today is create a mock booking. For me, it actually is. I need to create my mock bookings for the next couple go-arounds to go out. This is important for me. This is how I get clients. You know, they want to see what deals we may have or things like that. So I create mock bookings, guys, and I learned how to do this simply by watching trainers, by watching recordings of mock booking trainings, those types of things. If you don't know where to get them, please check with your mentor, okay? You have the Discord app library. You have your chats that are posted. There's so many trainers do mock bookings, and they all do them differently, okay? But they're so important to your business. Weekly goals. It's highly, highly recommended that you attend 2 to 3 trainings or a week. Live trainings are always best. However, they are available to watch the recording, okay? Now, I'm laughing at this setup TikTok because when I went to convention, that was my goal. I wanted a TikTok. I don't know much about TikTok. My kids do. And so I did. I set up my TikTok, guys, and I have started creating TikTok videos. Now, it's new, but it was my weekly goal. I said last week I have to have it done by the end of the week, and that's what I did. Okay, if I have send a client email, I have an email that I need to send out by Friday. I put it on my weekly goal so I know it, so then it goes into my daily goals. I'm kind of neurotic like that. I have to see it in front of me. Now, monthly, I'm going to say this is in the beginning, so this might be yours. Maybe your goal for the month is to get your first booking, okay? Maybe that's what it is. It just depends. But in the beginning, that was mine, right? And then in the beginning, all my business pages ready to go. Now it's a work in progress, okay? Just because I have business pages up and ready to go, I wasn't really using them in the beginning like I am now, okay? Now, trainings. I want to talk to you about supplier trainings versus certification trainings, okay? When you have supplier trainings, we register with the suppliers, okay? I put Princess, Disney, and Hilton here just to kind of throw some suppliers out there. But there's also Vax and Centrav and different ones that are in the Travel Cafe. But supplier trainings, you want to be able to tell your clients, hey, I'm a Disney specialist, right? I am a Disney specialist. I know XYZ, right? It just makes you look more marketable. The same with Hilton, the same with Princess. Hilton, you're just going to do some like education, but it helps you know their hotel brand more because they're specializing specifically with them, okay? Just like Princess, the Princess education program is incredibly time consuming, well, but worth it. A lot of different suppliers have benefits when you become a specialist with them. For example, Princess Cruise Lines, when you finish their training program, you are eligible for a trip for two or a cruise for two, and then you would pay port fees and taxes. So that's extremely beneficial. And then you also get to say, I'm a Princess Cruise Line specialist. Okay. Now, with certification trainings, we're going to talk about certification trainings with Marnie. Or just in general, you don't have to do them with Marnie. I'm just saying there is a list that's available to you. But certification trainings are extremely beneficial. I'm just going to give an example of I am a Jamaica specialist. Okay, that's one of the specialties that I have. And because I'm a Jamaica specialist, they will send me promotional deals to my email for finishing the program that I can use for my clients. It's extremely beneficial, guys. I just had a few months ago, so not recently, but Antigua and Barbuda. I'm a specialist with. Okay, I love again the all inclusiveness of it. They sent me. They had 2 fam trips, right? 2 weeks of fam trips that I could choose from, where my whole hotel stay and food and everything there would have been included. I would have just had to pay airfare to get there. Okay, how awesome is that? Just because they want me to come see their facilities so that I can market them to my clients. Now, I didn't end up being able to go because it happened to be the week that my daughter was graduating high school. However, those are the different that's the value, I guess, in getting these certifications. Okay, and honestly, like, it's really good for clients. Like, for you, if you say I am knowledgeable in all inclusives, you need to have some knowledge in all inclusives. And what better way than to follow some of the certification trainings that Marnie does, or go to the Travel Agent Academy. I think that's what it's called. And there's also one called OCC. It's another training. If you don't know where to find those, please reach out. I will put my information at the very end. Please feel free to reach out, and I will get you that information, or talk to your mentor, okay? Mock bookings, guys, I cannot express. In the beginning, I was like, I don't want to do these things, okay? It just became a lot, or I thought, like, what's the point? But when you're faithful to doing these and putting them on your business pages, it brings in business. Now, I tend to, again, pick, like, I go in and I'll pick random travel dates. I pick random airports. Sometimes I do airports that are close to me. But this is one that I just actually posted recently. I've had one person, I think I posted like a week ago, and I have had, one person inquire about it. So that one person I wouldn't have had prior, right? But these are the types of things that you need to be posting. Mock bookings, you're not doing the booking for them. You're just getting their attention of like, hey, come book with me. Look at what I can do for you, sort of thing. Now, again, with these, you always want to say prices are subject to change, because they can, right? So if I have a client that's going to be flying out of, JFK, that's going to be a different airfare than New Orleans, all right? So that's why you always need to be clear on that. But again, these are extremely beneficial. I post these to Google Business, LinkedIn, Facebook Business, Instagram. We make a TikTok out of them now. So it's just a learning process, but I post them to all social media sites, guys. Now, first bookings. Make sure to reach out to your mentor to schedule a time to do your first booking with them. They're there to help, but please give them time to respond. You need to make sure that you realize your mentors are there for you guys. If you have questions, you can reach out to them first. I know with my team, we really like our agents to reach out to the mentors first and give their mentors time to respond, and then going into the team chats to kind of ask specific questions or just general questions. Um, Please keep in mind that different mentors live on different, time zones, right? So, for me, I live in California and I have agents. I have agents in Mexico. At one time, I had an Australian agent. So they were aware that the timing might be different. If you're on the East Coast and you're messaging me at 8 o'clock in the morning or calling me at 8 o'clock in the morning, your time, it's 5 o'clock my time. So you just need to be mindful of where your mentors are from and just give them some time. And then just make sure to have grace with them. If you say, I have my first booking, I need you to get on a Zoom now. A lot of our mentors, guys, have families, full time jobs. They are volunteering their time, but they also want you to succeed, okay? So it's very important that you reach out to them and schedule a time with them, okay? Now, I wanted to give you my phone number and access to all of my information so that you had it. That is my personal cell phone number. So if you are inquiring about this training at all and you want to text me, please just let me know that that's what you're referring to. My YouTube channel is right there at Christy Panay. My website, happyvibes-travel.com. My link tree, which includes my quote forms, and as well as my affiliate links. And my email is at the very bottom, Christy at happyvibestravel.com. I do want to say always reach out to your mentors first. I do not like to step on mentors' toes in regards to how they run their team. However, if you have a specific question about this training in particular or where I got information, please reach out to me and I will get you that, okay? Have a great day.